Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Happy weekend. Today is Ore Market. I bring you news update. We are not harbingers of Fulani territorial expansionism. Spare us. Hèrđsmèń cries out. Now, the Hèrđsmèń in eastern Nigeria, talking about the Niger Delta and the entire southeast. Yes, the Biafra land. So the Fulani Hèrđsmèń Biafra land are saying, look, that they are not harbingers of expansionism of the Fulani oligarchs. That in the southern Nigeria, in the southeast and Niger Delta, that's Biafra land. That they have been misconstrued as harbingers of Fulani expansionism, that they are troublemakers. Say they're not troublemakers. Say they have come to the Biafra land to seek for a legitimate business to do, to earn a living. Like their cattle or cow rearing business. That's what they are doing in the southeast. They are not to foment trouble. Their leader, Siddiqui, is saying that, but in the southeast, that people are seeing them as terrorists. They are seeing them as people who foment trouble. They are not criminals, he's saying. Of course, they made this known in a meeting they held in Enugu. Yes, the Miyetti Allah Cattle Builders Association, MACBAN, in the southeast and the Niger Delta areas. They held this meeting at Enugu. Yes, they admitted that there is no association or group without some bad eggs in their midst. That's even in their Fulani cattle rearers or MACBAN. They say they have bad eggs, just like every other place. They noted that they are, however, purging themselves of such identified persons. All right. Now, their national vice chairman, Alhaji Gidado Siddiqui, who spoke to journalists after their meeting, said, quote, "Our members are getting increasingly uncomfortable with the growing suspicion with which they are treated by a good number of people in the southeast and south-south. The leadership of MACBAN in the two zones are worried about the demonization of Hèrđsmèň and the manner of their often being tagged and treated as criminals. This suspicion is rooted in the speculations that Hèrđsmèň are harbingers of Fulani territorial expansionism. The convoking of the meeting does not presuppose an unusual provocation of the conflicts that our people experience with their native landlords. The leadership of MACBAN in the southeast and south-south has continued to dialogue appreciably with the individual state governments in the zones. The dialogues give hope for better understanding between our members and their host communities. The meeting rigorously deliberated on the daunting challenges our members encounter in the course of their business of cattle rearing in the southeast and south-south. It, however, recognizes that such problems are not limited to the zones." End of quote. So this is the statement. They said they are pleading, they are begging for accommodation. Say they are not to cause trouble. And they are not coming to seize lands of people. They are not to seize people's land or landed property. They are there to do their business and go. So, but look at those who attended their meeting. There's the meeting that was held in Enugu. They included all the national executive members from the two zones, headed by MACBAN's vice president, 2, Alhaji Omar Farouk, the chairman from the two zones, all the Fulani traditional rulers in the two zones, headed by Ado Saidu Basso, and all the 11 states chairmen from the two zones. Now, the Fulani has traditional rulers in all the states, all the localities in the Biafra land, talk the Niger Delta and the southeast. They have their traditional rulers, but they are quick to say, "Oh, the Igbo traditional ruler in northern Nigeria, they are not supposed to be." When you talk of the traditional ruler of Igbo extraction in Kano, in Kaduna, in Sokoto, they raise eyebrows. What? Why do you have your traditional ruler in our community, in our land? Is this place Igbo land? Because we often hear Ezigbo. in social place, Ezigbo in social place and locations across Nigeria, that is not in Biafra land. So people have been saying, oh, why would you go and have Ezigbo in Lagos? Ezigbo. They will not go and tell these people now. They have traditional rulers in the communities in the southeast and Niger Delta, that's Biafra land. And nobody is saying anything. They will say Igbos are not accommodating. Accommodate who? Igbos are accommodating, but they are angry at those who come and destroy their farmlands, those who come and rape their women, those who come and destroy farms and crops, those who come and acquire land illegally. Yes, through foul means. Sometimes government sponsorship. For federal government will say, oh, we are building a ministry of this here, ministry of that here, and they will give it to Fulani people. Yes, that's the federal government. That's what they do, Fulani government. So, but the Igbos will go to northern Nigeria. They will legitimately acquire land. They go to southwestern Nigeria. They will legitimately acquire land and do their business. So, in any part of Nigeria where the Igbos reside, they're not, coercing people or doing land grabbing. They are doing it legitimately, expanding, building infrastructure, developing the areas. That's what the Igbo man is doing. Creating cities in the bushes and forests for people in those localities, in these areas, in say Kano, say Nasarawa, say Katsina. That's what the Igbos have been doing, even in southwestern part of the country. All right. So they recognize their homes. They know where they're staying. No Igbo man that doesn't have a home. Yes, those who are living in Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, northern Nigeria, southwestern Nigeria, they have beautiful homes, mansions at home, which attract them quite often to their homes. But these Fulani people, they are migrants upon this present age. They come, they stay, they're not going again. In the next 50, 100 days, they will say they are from that place. They start dragging that land with the children of those people that gave them the land. Okay? So just stay. So that is the problem. And the woman said, go away. The IPOB has given them mandate since last year to vacate all the forest and leave the southeast. They are crying of the being demonized. This is the beginning. The people will not stop this demonization because it is not fake, it's real. The Fulani terrorists are destroying the entire southeast and Niger Delta. If you allow them, they will take over. So that's why the government in this region have said anti-open grazing is real. It must come and stay. Save some governors like Governor Uzodimma Nimo, who refused to do it. There are other governors who have done it in Niger Delta and southeastern states. Like Willie Obiano did it when he was a governor. And so it is there. Anti-open grazing law. It is sacrosanct. You don't graze, go back to your northern Nigeria and graze openly. And there's no place for ranching here either. The southeast have no land for ranching. If you want to do ranch, go to Kano and do your ranching. Go to Katsina and do your ranching. So that is it. Niger State has, land for grazing. The governor said they have the best in terms of grazing animals. So they have more land than the entire southeast. They should go there and do their grazing and ranching.